Welcome Weekend Warriors. We are so thrilled to have you joining us today for the release of Defqon.1 2023 Path of the Warrior.
It's time to start your journey through 4 days of greatness, and we will be your guides through this hard-hitting adventure. I'm Audio Freak.
I'm Stephanie Magic.
And I'm eLife. And today, we are deep diving into all the Defqon.1 greatness that this year's edition has to offer.
We'll walk you through the complete lineup of all the stages and reveal which artists are responsible for kicking off the madness at the opening ceremony and who has been chosen for the honourable spotlight sets.
Of course, the release wouldn't be complete without the world premiere of the Defqon.1 Anthem by Sub-Zero Project. I hope you guys are ready. This one is for true warriors only.
But before we start our path through the 4 days of greatness, there's a few important things that you need to know. Add-ons like lockers and parking cards are available from the Defqon.1 shop right now.
And as promised in the kickoff a few months ago, for those that didn't get the chance to order their tickets last year, we've got some great news for you. There will be a limited number of tickets up for grabs this Saturday at 1 p.m. Central European Time, including weekend, Saturday, and Sunday tickets.
Dedicated members will skip the queue and gain early access. So if you want to get your tickets fast, become a dedicated member now at qdance.com.
And with all of that said, Warriors, it is time. Let's begin our journey on Thursday, the first day of Defqon.1.
Quest for greatness begins on Thursday. Return to the holy grounds and claim your spot.
Destination in mind.
Weekend Warriors, welcome home.
As you know, Thursday at Defqon.1 is where you Weekend Warriors first step out on the holy grounds again, reunited with friends from all over the globe as part of the biggest tribe and hard dance. We are finally back home.
But it's time to bring out the hammers and the picks and unravel those tents and claim the perfect home base on the camping grounds. It's absolutely crucial to pick a great spot to rest your weary heads after long days of hakken, klaplongen, fist pumping so that your tribe can survive the intense marathon that is the Defqon.1 weekend.
And there are still some travel and stay packages available, including weekend tickets for those of you who want to go for the ultimate all-in Defqon.1 experience. Now, it's also possible to upgrade your existing weekend ticket with a travel and stay package.
Now, once you're all settled into your camping areas, it's time to prepare for the first ritual of the weekend, one that is not for the faint-hearted, and that is the gathering. The gathering truly embodies the spirit of Defqon.1. From the moment those doors open, the energy erupts. A sea of warriors screaming with their battle cries to their favorite tracks from their favorite artists, bringing everything that they've got to the table. Feet stomping, hearts are pumping, and sweat is absolutely dripping.
There's no better way to start Defqon.1 than this. So let's jump in and check out who our party starters are at the blue and black this year.
What's up everyone, we are Sub-Zero Project.
And we're very proud that we are the makers of this year's Anthem. We're very excited to kick off Defqon at the Gathering.
Let's find out who joins us at the blue.
The Gathering at Defqon.1. Where only the greatest warriors of our tribe will guide you to victory. Begin your weekend of madness with
Warriors, we're going to be talking all things Defqon 1 today with some interviews with your favourite artists. Now, of course, we're going to be talking about all memories, all the fun stuff and the preparations that your artists are doing before this year's Defqon 1. Now, it wouldn't be Defqon without a little walk down the mind-bending, soul-twisting journey that is. And of course, joining me today, I have Mr. Inner Game, Devon Wild. Welcome, how are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm good, How are you?
I'm doing good. Now you have a very, very, very special set this year at Defqon. You're going to be playing The Gathering.
Yeah,
Talk us through it.
It feels really special, feels like a big achievement. I feel really appreciated by Q-Dance that they are supporting me. Yeah, it's a big step.
Yeah, definitely.
Feels really good.
Definitely. And this year, you are going to be bringing your live act, The Inner Game, to The Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those that don't know, talk us a little bit through what we can expect from The Inner Game.
First of all, Inner Game is more like a process that when I want to try new things, the Inner Game is like the first thing I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
But it's also combined with more like harder stuff, so it's not only like weird, you know?
Not
so
just the experimental side.
Yeah, exactly. So the balance is a bit different compared to my normal set. My regular sets are more like normal, more
energetic, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Inner Game is more experimental, but also a little bit harder. So that's like music-wise.
Yeah.
And this year I'm doing a new concept with the Inner Game, with a new theme. So there will be new visuals, new music, of course, and a new outfit. So.
Ooh, so you're bringing everything you got.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That's really cool to hear. Now, speaking about the Path, Path of the Warrior is actually the theme for this year's Defqon. How do you keep yourself on the path, you know, keeping your mindset focused, keeping good in the studio? Do you have any like rituals, anything that you do? Exercise, eating well, that kind of stuff?
Actually, listening to what I love doing, and is this something that I want to do? Is it something I will regret or not? You know, more like
constant questioning,
reflecting yourself, and if I look to myself into the mirror, is this the guy I want to be? And that's actually my guide in which choices I make.
Now, diving back into the whole realm of Defqon 1 and the experiences, if you could pick one moment where you're like, whoa, that was such a beautiful experience at Defqon, what would it be?
I think, speaking about The Gathering, last year, of course, that was our first Defqon after COVID. But I experienced something that I never had before, and I got a little bit emotional at the opening, and I never felt that at a party. Never. Sometimes I saw like friends crying, and I was always like, "Why are you even crying? It's just a party." You know?
Yeah.
But there wasn't some sort of energy that like, it just.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to explain, but yeah.
Was there a particular track playing at the time? Was there something that set you off, or it was just, oh shit, this is overwhelming?
The energy.
Yeah.
The energy of relief, or I don't know.
Being back together again. Yeah.
So that was a really special moment.
Okay, nice. Well, Defqon 1 is fast approaching. Nerves? Are you excited?
Yeah.
What's the feeling like going into it?
This is going to be an experience that I never had before, probably. This is the next step. This is the next chapter. So
stepping up in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that you'll be able to add The Gathering at the Blue on Thursday to your list of most memorable moments at Defqon.
I hope so.
Yeah, and we can't wait to experience it with you. So thank you so much for sitting down with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck for the preparations, and we'll see you at Defqon.
Devon Wild, he will take you on a mind-bending journey with his live act, Inner Game. Now, Q-Dance ain't playing with these lineups. You already know The Gathering is going to blow the roof off both the black and the blue.
From Sub-Zero Project blasting off and starting the party at the Blue to Headhunters and Warface, you can expect non-stop energy at the gathering with these AAA hardstyle VIPs. The Soundrush brothers are going back-to-back, so you know they're gonna get the party pumping. Celtic is coming through hot with his live act, The Compass.
The Black is holding his own on Thursday too. Outsiders and Korsakov with a back-to-back freestyle hardcore battle will be the ones to ignite the Black on the gathering. The Joker himself, the player, will blow up those speakers. French Core Familia and Spit Noise are sure to turn it up another notch, while DJ Promo will bring his Last Man Standing live show. So, if you don't want FOMO, be there. I'll meet you at the front left of the stage.
And for those that want to go really raw, we have something special for you. This year, the Indigo joins the gathering as their third area. So let's check out that lineup.
I am MC Synergy.
Kenai here.
And we are Scarab. Come on, guys.
And we're doing an official Apex Brotherhood takeover at the Indigo during the gathering of Defqon 2023. See you there.
A new kind of raw power enters the holy grounds on Thursday. The Indigo at the gathering.
Go raw or go home. The Brotherhood is bringing all the raw madness to the Indigo with artists like Cryex, Skara, Vasto, Synergy, and many more. For raw lovers, this one is for you.
And after hours of partying, when the sun sets on the holy grounds of Defqon 1, we converge into a uniting moment. The Tribute, the official closing end show on Thursday at the UV. A moment where we gather as one, stand united next to our fellow warriors, and honor a legendary Defqon 1 track. Here's what it looked like last year.
On Thursday night, we will honor our legacy as one tribe. Gather at the UV for the Tribute. Defqon 1.
If you're not ready to sacrifice your Haken sneakers on the Defqon 1 altar yet, and you're still craving to rave on, well into the morning, the Wasted Lands are open every day exclusively for the weekend warriors. And this is the home of after parties at Defqon 1.
The Wasted Lands lineup will be announced during the warming up, coming in May, but here's a sneak peek of the vibes that you can expect.
Defqon 1 becomes the playground of the wicked. Release your nocturnal self at the Wasted Lands. Where every party is an after party. The first full festival day of the weekend, filled to the brim with unique acts, new music, and massive show moments. Welcome to Fresh Friday at Defqon 1.
Fresh Friday, the first full festival day of Defqon 1, is known for the freshest new vibes to hit our scene. Straight out of the studio, new music blasting on the Defqon 1 terrain. Imagine yourself walking and dancing around the holy grounds with the anticipation of what is ahead of you. You'll discover a new stage around every corner. You'll see old friends from past editions of Defqon 1, and without any hesitation, you dig into the freshest festival day of all. Roam the grounds, discover new stages, get your freak on, and dig right in. Fresh Friday will surprise and tantalize you.
We'll kick things off at the Red with the opening ceremony, and this is the first moment that the Red will be alive and kick drumming into the weekend of Defqon 1. After an insane night at the Gathering, we know that you Warriors are ready to run towards the mighty Red stage and to continue the party. We've got someone very special lined up for the opening ceremony this year. Let's jump in and check out who it is.
Last summer, a new phenomenon was born. With the grand reveal of the Red. Ceremony with Future Noise.
There we have it. The opening ceremony this year goes to Future Noise, and joining me in the studio today, here you are. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, we're here talking all things Defqon 1, and of course you have a beautiful honour of having the opening ceremony this year on the Red, kicking things off. Are you excited?
I am very excited. Like, I'm already working really hard in the studio for this, and it's an honour to always, get these special shows and be able to do something unique. That's amazing. Yeah,
of course. What was your reaction when you first heard that you were going to be the one to kick things off at the Red?
Well, I had a guy from Q-Dance was over in my studio, and he just asked me, like, are you interested in doing the opening ceremony for Defqon? And I was like, okay, well, that sounds cool. I didn't really know what it meant because it was only done like last year for the first time. And we all know that Cepha is like this huge orchestral and all that stuff. And I was like, well, what does this mean for me? So a lot of questions and a lot of like excitement as well at the same time, because I was just thinking like, what can we do with it? Like, what can I do? What's the opportunities that I get to make like a unique thing out of it?
Show, to bring something special,
Yes, exactly. And after that, I was like really happy that I obviously can do this and have like this big show where I can just plan out my vision for the opening ceremony for Defqon, and that's a great thing to do and a great honor.
So you bring something special to that set then. How do you think that your set is going to differ from, let's say, the first edition?
Well, of course, I'm not like very big on the orchestral stuff as Cepha is, of course. So I'm just gonna bring the stuff that I enjoy to incorporate in my music. So I'm gonna probably incorporate like a band style setup.
Okay,
so I'm gonna
cool.
like bring singers, maybe drum kit, synthesizers, all that kind of stuff that I use in my actual music.
Yep.
And I use a lot of singers and singer-songwriting stuff. So it's obviously as well to just bring them as well with me. And I'm planning doing some more collabs, and hopefully I can bring these guest artists as well on stage for the set.
So how do you experience preparing for a set as big as the opening ceremony on the Red of Defqon? How do you create the perfect sort of set list to open the party?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I mean, I'm still in the process, but I was thinking like the best thing for me to do in a Gathering show is like combine all my favorite Defqon moments that I had in my career, and then combine it with all the new stuff that I'm making, like the album, the collabs. So I'll probably be looking for back in history of my sets and just being like, oh, this track really worked well there, and this moment was like really great. So maybe I can incorporate that into generating like making a new live version of that song.
Yeah.
And incorporate new instruments that I'm gonna bring with the band, or just simply make a new version or a new edit of that song that just lifts it into the set, into this current day and age.
Nice. So you're going to go and select the best of the best, throw in some new stuff, and I think it's going to be a really interesting set. I'm very excited to see it. We can't wait to see what you have in store for all of us Warriors at Defqon 1 this year when you open the red stage for the opening ceremony. Future Noise, would you like to do the honours to announce?
Of course, thank you. Now let's have a look who's joining me on a Friday on the red stage at Defqon 1.
Yo guys, this is B-Front and I'm happy to announce that I will play at the red stage on Fresh Friday. See you all at Defqon 1, join me and let's party. See you soon.
Hello guys, you wanted it, we delivered. At Defqon 1 Red 2023 for the first time ever. Damn.
Yo guys, this is TNT. See you at Defqon 1 Red Stage on Friday.
See you there, ciao.
On Fresh Friday, only those who are ready to change the game will stake their claim. Witness the leading acts in hardstyle take over on the mighty Red.
It's all systems go on Friday, and the red means business. Kicking off the first full festival day of Defqon 1, we have Future Noise to guide us through the opening ceremony, and from then on, it's non-stop raving with artists like Darren Styles, TNT, Outsiders, Hard Driver, The Tweakers, and D-Block and Estefan.
Atmospheres will premiere his live act, The Reawakening, and B-Front will take things to the next level with his signature dark and atmospheric hardstyle sounds. But we ain't done there. We've also got the craziest Italian duo right now. Yes, you know who we're talking about. The Gang will be doing a very special live set.
The Red is pulling out all the stops on Fresh Friday with top-tier artists. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but don't worry, we didn't miss that one major moment, the spotlight at the Red. Who do you think will have that honor this year? We'll get to that later in the show, so keep it locked. But speaking of the Red, Stephanie sat down with the man that guided you through many editions of Defqon 1, his villain, to talk about Defqon 1's mighty main stage.
The man, the iconic voice within hardstyle, the master of ceremony, Villain, thank you so much for sitting down with me. How are you today?
Well, I'm good. Thank you for the words. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Now, we are deep diving into everything Defqon 1, this release. But actually, the conversation I want to have with you is the perspective of the change of the Red throughout the years. I want to deep dive into how the Red has come to be this amazing thing and what your role has been in it. So with that, what I'd like to know is, how has the Red changed through the years from your perspective? We're starting off heavy. We're going in with the big questions today.
Okay. Well, you know, how can I put this? Bigger, better, bolder. Every year, we're trying to top every year, of course. So in that way, of course, you know, the show has become more extensive. The firework has become bigger. Power hour every year is crazier. We have the spotlight right now. So every year there's new things coming in on the Red, and we are trying to make it every year a little bit more, bigger, better, and bolder.
Yeah,
it goes
and
like that.
You're quite involved with the process as well, right? Because you are such a big part of, let's say, Power Hour, for example.
Yeah.
So not just an MC for the Red, but you are quite involved with giving ideas and things like that. How does that sort of, how does the preparation for something like Power Hour work, for example?
Yeah, there's no fancy story in that.
No.
It's just like, you just chit-chat a little bit with Q-Dance, and of course you write down your ideas. Maybe sometimes you get inspired by standing on stage and think, hey, fuck, we need to do this next year or something like that, to make it even more better. And then you write it down, It's basically all that. You write it down, and then when you have like the power hour meeting or a conversation, you throw it in there, and some ideas work or will pass, and some don't. So
yeah, and then sometimes we see you rolling in a ball over the crowd through.
Yeah, exactly. You know, yeah, of course. You know, Defqon is all about having fun, and of course, as artists as well. It's not only for the people, but as artists, we have tons of fun at Defqon 1.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
And you get to see it all. You get to see the artists on stage, you get to see the crowd, and you're also experiencing it for yourself. Good luck for all your preparations.
You too.
And we'll see you up there on the big red stage.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's not just the red that will blow your musical brains this Fresh Friday. Let's go and check out the lineups for the blue and the black.
What's up, everybody? It's Dither, and I'm super happy to be back at Defqon Black this year. I'm bringing something special, so get ready for a reckoning.
What's up, guys? Here is The Purge, and I'm proud to announce that this year I will play at the legendary blue stage of Defqon 1 together with my brother Adjust. I hope to see you there. Ciao!
What's up, guys? My name is Adjust, and you heard it right. The Purge and I will be playing back-to-back in the blue this year. I cannot put into words how proud I am, so thank you so much for this. We'll be sure to blow you away. Now, let's see who all the other artists are playing in the blue.
They who break the rules will change the status quo. Witness the rise of a new order at the blue and the black on Fresh Friday.
Absolutely jam-packed lineup at the blue and the black this year with some crowd favorites like Rejector and Cryax, Killshot and Unresolved. We've got Mish doing her debut on the blue, and an unexpected name makes this list this year. Code Black on the blue. That's interesting.
On the black, Nosferatu and yours truly, Evil Activities and Party Razor will keep testing your eardrums all day. And we got a two-back set by Power Women, Bulletproof, Lady Damage, and Juliet.
We're excited to hear what these artists are bringing to Fresh Friday. But the real question is, which artists will have the huge honor of the spotlight at the black? Let's find out.
A true legend is ready to embark on the path of the warrior. Join him on this quest and witness the ultimate hardcore showcase unfold. Bounce. Step into the spotlight. Anger Fist. Bounce.
Well, the true hardcore hero and legend himself, Anger Fist, everybody raise your fist, is taking the spotlight at the black stage on the Fresh Friday.
And rightly so. Now, we've had the red, black, and blue lineups drop. Now it's time for Defqon 1's second biggest open air stage, the UV. Now, the UV is known as the live stage on Fresh Friday, where artists bring unique acts to Defqon 1, and believe me, the lineup for this stage is massive. Let's find out who's bringing something cooler than the other side of your pillow on the UV on Friday.
Yo, Weekend Warriors, this is Bass Modulators, and I'm playing at Defqon on Fresh Friday at the UV stage, so hope to see you all there.
Hello, this is GPF, and I'm playing at
Defqon 1
in
Biddinghuizen, the Netherlands
on
June 23rd.
I can't wait to party with you all in
Biddinghuizen, the Netherlands.
It's gonna be a super duper greasy night, and we hope to see you there.
Experience the essence of Fresh Friday to its fullest on the UV, where only those who have the guts to take their story to the next level. This is the live stage.
I'm the storm, I'm the lightning, I'm the
From morning to night, you just know the UV is gonna deliver, and what a melting pot of different live acts. We've got JDX Live, Gamma's gonna be throwing down some fast and heavy beats, as well as that we've got Bill X bringing the bouncy chaos that you guys love. GPF is absolutely gonna demolish those eardrums with peep madness.
And my dude, my brother, Audio Freak, teaming up with Code Black and Tone Shifters as Three Blokes, the ultra Uzzy insanity-fueled act for the first time at Defqon 1. A great mix of artists this year. The UV is the place to be.
Fresh Friday wouldn't be complete without some new sounds to get you moving and grooving. There's not only one, but two new colors at Defqon 1 this day. The green brings the rave to Defqon 1 with some high speed and industrial techno beats. It was introduced at the silver last year, but now at a bigger area with an impressive lineup. And the orange, for all you psytrance lovers, this one is for you.
And of course, both fresh new colors need a lineup. Let's dive into them.
The most powerful journeys are the ones you don't expect. Open your mind to a different spectrum of noise with two new colors of Defqon 1. Rave at the green. Psytrance at the orange.
With names like Ghost in the Machine, Apothic, and Farrago, the green will be your rave sanctuary.
Lydia Nexus, Triptalamus, and Shivanki will take you on a sci-fi deep into the Psytrance underground. But there's no time to waste. There's so much more to do on Fresh Friday. So let's check out the remaining lineups.
A new path awaits warriors on Fresh Fridays. Expand your senses at the remaining colors of Defqon 1.
We got names on names on names. There's something for everybody on Fresh Friday, so good luck finding your friends when those timetable clashes start coming through.
Heavy hitters are taking the red by storm this year. Fresh new live acts coming in hot to the UV, and raw and dirty bass lines will be the main ingredient all day and night at the Blue.
If you hardcore lovers want to take it up a notch, then the black will be your temple. If that ain't fast enough for ya, then we'll see you at the yellow for extreme hardcore. Step back in time at the magenta and the gold for some classics, but don't forget to check out the new orange and green stages at Defqon 1 this Fresh Friday.
This is only the first full day. Y'all better stay ready. This is going to be one marathon of a weekend. And we still haven't gotten to the most exciting part. One act is still missing. It's time to reveal who will take the spotlight on the red. Drum roll, please.
Greatness is an honor only bestowed upon the most daring warriors, innovators in sound, and shepherds of madness. These rebels at heart will take over the mighty red. Step into the spotlight. Rebellion.
Congratulations, guys. The spotlight this year at Defqon.1 The Red. You must be excited.
Yeah, we're absolutely buzzing. To do it is obviously an honour. Only one act gets to do it every year, so yeah, for us, it's really special for us.
Absolutely, and you guys have been going from strength to strength over the last years. Now, the Spotlight set is quite a big moment of Defqon, and this is the only show that's co-created with the artists themselves. So how has that process been for you guys, working with Q-Dance for the Spotlight?
Yeah, working with Q-Dance is pretty easy by now, because obviously we've done quite a lot of special projects with them, like we done the Capital Anthem a few years ago, so yeah, we have a good relationship, so it's pretty easy to come up with ideas, and yeah, so the process is pretty smooth, and I'm pretty sure we'll do something special.
Yeah, nice. And do you guys have any sort of, well, without giving too much away, but do you have any special sort of show elements that are going in to the Spotlight set? You know, because a lot of the time we have like light shows that are synced, we have pyro shows. Can we expect that kind of stuff from your Spotlight set as well?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's for me what the most special thing about last year's was when I watched it with Sub-Zero Project, that everything was coordinated. It didn't just feel like, you know, music and stage. It was really like one big piece. So I think we're going to work hard on how we make that the best it can be.
Excellent, excellent. And how have the studio preparations been going for a set like this? Any new music? I guess there would be a lot of it, right?
Yeah, we're still coming to grips with all the ideas about how to make this set really special and memorable. So yeah, we're definitely going to have some long studio sessions for this.
Nice, exciting stuff. And do you know, when you are preparing for something like this, do you think more along the lines of, okay, we really need to create a show, these are the types of tracks that we need, or these are the kind of edits? Do you have something in your mind, like a formula basically that you follow, or not really?
Yeah, a little bit. We use that more for our live act at the moment. But yeah, when it comes to this set in particular, we're going to try and transfer that same like energy and effort into doing that, because obviously in a Rebellion set, yeah, we don't want it to be too intense, you know, like, but this one's a bit different because it's a shorter time also. So you need to try and go the full spectrum of Rebellion in the time, which creates like more editing and stuff like that. So yeah, I think
you have a lot to play with, obviously, with that we have a say in what goes on with the stage and the show elements. So you've got a lot that can inspire you, thinking about what you're going to make in the music side as well as what's going to be translated on the stage.
Exactly. So it's a really nice fusion of you know, sight and sound and everything coming together in one beautiful show.
So it can inspire like a different way of making a track completely.
Yeah, beautiful. You guys have been going from strength to strength, and we're really excited to see how this is all going to unfold for you, you know. So we are so excited to see what you're bringing for your Spotlight set on the Red this year. Good luck for all of the preparations for Defqon, and we'll see you on the dance floor.
Thank you. See you there.
See you.
That is it for Fresh Friday, the first full festival day of Defqon.1. Now let's jump in and see what Saturday has to offer.
Warriors, rise and shine. On the third day of Defqon.1, the path takes you on an extreme journey, where Welcome to the Saturday of Defqon 1.
Saturday at Defqon 1 is absolutely legendary in every way. The madness is in full swing as we hit the halfway point of the Defqon 1 weekend. With so much to experience, this day will be packed full of amazing moments, like the end show, a moment that is not to be missed on Saturday, awakening all of your senses with an out-of-this-world spectacle of sights and sounds. It's the perfect closing to a colossal day.
And from the moment you warriors open your eyes until you rest your weary heads on the camping grounds, there's action in every area of Defqon 1 for you to enjoy. Carnage, chaos, weird costumes, and inflatables as far as your eyes can see. You know what that means. Power Hour.
1 hour of energy-fueled insanity, tracks that are sure to get you letting loose and dancing your ass off. Watch out for those inflatables because they'll come through from left, right, up, down, left, right, everywhere. It's not for the faint-hearted.
And warriors push it to the extreme during Power Hour, and it's one of the biggest moments on Saturday at Defqon 1. And this year, we're stepping it up a notch, so be ready.
Before we jump into revealing the lineups for the Saturday, let's talk practical info that you warriors will need in the lead up to making your Defqon 1 experience the best ever.
Add-ons are now available in the Defqon 1 shop. And this Saturday, additional tickets will become available, including Saturday tickets. So don't sleep on it, they won't last long. And remember, as a dedicated member, you will have early access.
Travel and stay packages are also still available, as well as weekend tickets. So head on over to Defqon1.com and check out what's on offer for you.
Now, we know you guys are itching to hear the anthem, but we gotta slow it down. We gotta pace ourselves. A warrior never rushes his path. We'll reveal the anthem at the end of this show. But for now, we're about to reveal the complete lineup of the Power Pack Day. But first, Power Hour.
This summer.
Oh no, not again!
2 self-acclaimed movie directors took on a new mission. But what they never expected is that it would take their fantasy to a whole new reality. Starring Deepak and Villain. Pure action, wildly entertaining, gloriously daring, an instant classic. When the clock hits 4, there is no way back. This is Power Hour.
The directors of Q-Dance are not responsible for any loss of lives or other damages.
The magnitude of Power Hour is one of those moments that makes Defqon 1 so special. Nothing like seeing a sea full of hardstyle fanatics going balls to the wall, batshit crazy for an hour of pure insanity.
Now it's time to dive right into the lineup of Saturday. The harder styles are well represented on all of the stages, so let's start off with some of the other colors of Defqon 1 besides the big 4, which of course we'll get to later.
Please give in to all let go. Please give in together we
Defqon.1 raises its stakes as the holy grounds transform into the ultimate melting pot of the harder styles. Unleash your inner beast with
Love it. Savage Squad and Fraud are going to be tearing it up at the Indigo stage this year, and the Dark Horror is going to drop bombs at the Yellow stage, with Imperial bringing mayhem live for all you extreme and up-tempo hardcore fanatics.
Now, if you love your hardcore classics, the Dark Raver, Art of Fighters, and the Viper will be wrecking it at the Gold. Now, want to go back to the roots of hardstyle? The Magenta is your place to be, with David Sonar, Deepak and Luna, Pavo, and Donkey Rollers. You'll get your early hardstyle fix there for sure.
We haven't forgotten all of you industrial heads, as the Silver will deliver all your head-splitting industrial hardcore beats. And the Purple is the perfect platform into Defqon.1 for talented artists on the rise, and the harder class contest winner will be spinning the decks right there.
Now, before the UV kicks off, we need to start the morning off right. And there's no better way to do that than joining the Warrior Workout. The perfect way to start the day and gear yourself up for an intense day of partying. Get those muscles ready. Go hard or go home.
The biggest harder styles workout in the world returns.
Find a buddy! Find a buddy! Find a buddy! Find a buddy! Burpee with a high five! Burpee with a high five!
The Warrior Workout.
Let's go slow! Down, back, front, high five! Down, back, front, high five! High five! Boys, high five! 4 hooks! 4 straight punches!
Hi, Zatox here. Listen up. Defqon.1 Saturday UV stage, a very special Italian outside showcase. See you there. Now check out the rest of the lineup of the UV on Saturday. Ciao.
On Saturday, there is one place where the essence of hardstyle is embraced to the max. Be uplifted by the sounds of the UV.
We got heavyweights like Coon bringing a new decade, Zartox presenting Italian hardstyle, Adrenalize shaking things up with his live act Toxic, and so many more artists bringing straight fire hardstyle for all you warriors.
The Blue and the Black are 2 of the biggest stages at Defqon.1, and with good reason. The best of the best raw and hardcore artists giving everything they've got to the dedicated sea of warriors before them. You have to experience it to believe it.
Now, last year, the Blue was the biggest tent in history. The magnitude of that just goes to show that Raw is alive and kicking within our harder styles tribe. So let's dive headfirst into the monumental lineups of this year at the Blue and the Black.
What's up, guys? This is Cryax. I'm super excited to announce that I'm back at Defqon, back at the Blue this year. I'm super excited. I hope to see you all there. Peace out.
Colors, both destined for destruction, bringing the party at the Temple of Law on taking it to the extreme at Defqon.1's home of hardcore. Bass drum addiction.
These artists will be bringing nothing but heat to these two stages. But you know, one color is still missing. I'm talking about, of course, the mother of all areas at Defqon.1, the Red. Now let's jump into perhaps the most anticipated lineup of the weekend.
Yo guys, what's up? I'm Disturb, and this year's Defqon I will play at the mighty Red stage. See you Saturday.
Saturday, the undisputed center of the holy grounds is bound for greatness. Go berserk at the mighty Red with
I'm here in the studio with two Defqon.1 legends, two true icons within our scene, Brennan Hart and Wild Styles. Thank you for having me in the studio today. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm good.
Doing good?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, it's great to see you guys in the studio together again. Now, this year for Defqon, you're going to be performing a special back-to-back set on the Red.
What? We're playing together? Again?
Again?
Because we lost count. I said that we played at least 4 or 5 times together, and he thinks it's 3 times or less.
Well, 3 at least.
Oh, okay.
Well, this one is official.
Official?
This one's going to be special. What are you guys cooking up for this set?
Let's play something.
Well, we're still arguing how many new tracks we're going to produce. I'm like 7 and...
How many did we make so far? We started with Reputation Game, Lose My Mind, Lies of Truth, the Just As Easy remix.
Yeah, so like...
It's basically half the set. And then Weekend.
The new one?
So there's like 5 like collabs, remix kind of things.
I think we have to do at least the same amount of tracks, but then brand new. Put some pressure on it.
So it's for Defqon 25.
But you have risen up in the ranks so far through all of these years, and it's been amazing to watch you grow and see the type of music that you're creating. But talking a little bit about Defqon.1 itself, you guys have been to so many editions. I'd love to know, do you have any favourite moments, any crazy moments through the years of Defqon.1?
I think personally for me it was really fun when I stayed. I actually stayed at the camping site 2 times. One time in 2010, I believe, and one time in 2014. And 2014 was just really crazy because I was staying like with all the party people, with all the fans.
In 2014?
Yeah.
Holy moly. In a tent? Or did you have like the comfort camping?
No,
at that
in a
point?
tent.
In a tent?
Did you have your staff at like security outside?
No, I don't care. I was like, I want to feel this. And I told Q-Dance like, I want to experience this. And they arranged it. And then in the morning, actually, this is fun to tell you guys. I brought Max P, a good friend, and I ride a lot with him. He also did Wake Up. So in the morning we woke up and he was like, hush little baby, I am here to wake you up. And then in the camp he heard, shut the fuck up, you know? And I didn't realize it was actually, it was us, you know, being in the tent. They thought it was just an idiot doing Wake Up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we started to do that every time, like in an hour. I think we did it 10 times at least because it was so funny.
Oh my God, I'm sure people around you would have loved that. And Wild Styles, for you, any crazy stories, any camping stories?
Never been on a camping.
No?
This year.
Maybe. The comfort camping is great. The comfort camping is great. I had a shower there after the Warrior workout and I was like, this is really nice. Not a bad thing if you want to try the first time.
Wait. If you stay this year at the camping site, I join you. Not in the same tent, but we stay on the camping, at the camping site, and you're gonna love it. I promise you.
You absolutely won't. You'll have French core smacking into your head at 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's the vibe. Well, I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of new memories and a lot of new tracks, I hope, on your back-to-back set for the Red this year. Wild Styles, Brennan Hart, thank you so much for talking to me today. I won't keep you any longer. I'll let you get back to the studio. And we will see you guys at Defqon.
Thank you. Can't wait.
Brennan Hart and Wild Styles, and also Vertal. What did we tell you? The Red is bringing it on Saturday. Vertal making his debut on the Blue last year, and now the mastermind behind the #1 hardstyle track of 2022 is adding the Red stage to his climb to the top. You've got to be there because that energy will be unmatched. As always, there is the beloved end show on Saturday, the perfect closing to an action-packed day at Defqon 1. Pyro in every direction that you look and music to awaken the warrior that lays deep inside.
It's an emotional roller coaster, combining the most cinematic and show-stopping elements with the best hardstyle tracks. Time to refresh your memory of how beautiful of a spectacle the Saturday end show at the Red really is.
You know we've reached the Sunday when things start to get a little kooky and weird, when the craziness comes out, and you know it's the final day of the Defqon 1 weekend. The Sunday Funday, where you get to wear your wildest outfit and the craziest gets even better. Anything goes, and I mean anything goes, on the Sunday Funday. Even the stages on Sunday are losing their marbles, and we have the area switch up of all area switch ups, the black and the UV, all mix it up, and there's some Sunday morning specials that we will reveal shortly. To close out the Defqon 1 weekend in style in the best way possible, we of course have the closing ceremony and the closing ritual. A rite of passage for all you weekend warriors for surviving and thriving through an entire 4 days of madness.
The final day of Defqon 1 is where the greatest memories are created. From its crazy start to its legendary ending, this is when destiny becomes reality. Defqon 1 Sunday.
Nice shirt, bro.
Jeez.
Now, Sunday tickets have been sold out for months, but a limited number will become available this Saturday for those who missed out on the early sale in October. So get it in and head over to Defqon1.com if you want to join the Sunday Funday madness.
As we said, absolutely anything goes on Sunday Funday, and this year we want to see all our weekend warriors showing their true colors, and this is the time to unleash your crazy side. As we've said, absolutely anything goes on the Sunday Funday, and we want this year to see all you weekend warriors showing your true colors. This is the time to unleash your crazy side. Forget about the outside world and do whatever the fuck you want.
Can you say that?
I think you can, I don't know.
Well, maybe you want to dress up as an inflatable Pikachu. Or maybe picking matching outfits with your crew is more of your style. This year, we are throwing boring out the window and want to see everyone dressed up on Sunday Funday. And yes, that means a lot of guys in skirts and giant animals roaming the holy grounds from stage to stage. Like said, anything goes. You might even spot me sporting an outfit you'd never expect. You might be lucky.
As I will be your go-to priest on the holy grounds, I've already got my outfit sorted out. However, if you're lacking in outfit inspiration, let's check out what other people were wearing on the holy grounds last year on the Sunday Funday.
Sunday Funday. A day without prejudice. Where you can show your true colors. Put on your craziest outfit and let yourself go.
Let's get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud, let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do.
I'm sure you guys have got the hang of it by now, but if not, here's a refresher. On Sunday Funday, we have the area switch up, where the black heads outdoor to the UV and the UV heads inside to the black stage. That means hardcore is out in the open air and the UV will be indoors.
Now, the UV is the dedicated live stage on the Friday, hardstyle on the Saturday, but on the Sunday, it's all about party style. Located in the massive black tent, you can expect the unexpected, as the UV on the Sunday Funday is all about utter greatness.
Don't know what we're talking about? Here's some insight.
Madness is taking over at the UV on Sunday Funday with the area switch up. This is the indoor UV where every beat fuels the party. Hosted by Desperados.
Non-stop partying at the UV with artists like the Nachtbrakers, Je Broer en Paul Elstak. We got the crazy Dutch party duo Altijd Lastig en Rob Gastrop, Outsiders and Pat B, and many, many more. If you want to let out your inner lunatic, this is the place to be.
Now, let's see who's bringing the hardcore vibes to the black outdoor stage, this time at Defqon 1.
Miss Kate, Black Outdoor, Sunday, Defqon 1. I can't wait. See ya.
After 3 days of darkness, hardcore will rise beneath the holy skies. Go louder at the outdoor black with Ultimate Dope Shit. Ultimate Dope.
The black comes through again and delivers the goods with artists like Miss Kate, Deadly Guns, Mad Dog, Dr. Peacock, and Vitral. This will be your hardcore haven on the Sunday Funday. But there's so much more happening on Sunday at Defqon 1. Let's see what else we've got coming up in the other areas.
Yo guys, this is Spit Noise. I'm really happy to announce I'm back at Defqon 1 this year. I will play at Sunday Funday at the yellow area. It's gonna be a hard set with new edits, new tracks, so you better don't miss this one. See you there!
What's up, Weekend Warriors? I am DJ Maddock from Dogfight Records, and I'll see you this summer at Defqon on Sunday 2 times. In the black hardcore stage and in the silver for a special down-tempo DJ set. Alright? I'll see you there. Ciao, ciao.
nothing is the same on the Sunday of Defqon.1, where the biggest and baddest deliver their craft with twists and turns. This is the lineup of our favorite Funday.
Now, we still need to get to two very special areas, the blue and the red. Now let's see what they got in store at the blue.
Going out with a bang is the only way. Witness raw hard style at its peak with the Sunday lineup of the blue.
Just like in previous years, the red will only be open during the final 3 hours of Sunday for the closing ceremony. Now, the closing ceremony has a special and very specific purpose to provide the ultimate ending celebration for all weekend warriors after 4 days of greatness at Defqon.1.
The closing ceremony is perhaps the most emotional moment for the weekend. It's not a goodbye, but a see you next year farewell after 4 days of ultimate unity on the holy grounds. And of course, who better to send off the weekend than but with the biggest names of the hardest styles.
At the end of the path awaits the final test. 3 legendary hours at the red. The closing ceremony. Featuring Defqon.1 legends and DJ The Prophet.
Me turn up the bass and put at the drum fi blowing your speakers out.
We are getting to the final stages of Defqon.1 Path of the Warrior. And who better to sit down with me to talk all the ins and outs than a true godfather of hardstyle and one of the most iconic artists within our scene. Today, I'm joined with The Prophet. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Nice
to be here.
Thank you for joining me. Now, last year for you was quite a big year. You did have the announcement that you will cease to perform as The Prophet. You're going to be closing the chapter on your performances. How has it been for you since the announcement that you will retire performing up until now?
It was overwhelming. Everybody was like, why? Legends never die. Like I'm already dead. So it was confronting, heartwarming.
Yeah.
Because I never knew that people would react like that and that I would have so many reactions. And all of them were positive, like all of them. And there were thousands of messages through DMs, emails, messaging through any channel. And I answered all of them. I tried to answer all of them.
Wow, respect.
in not only like thank you, but like really with names and take the time.
Yeah.
So that was a part of closure as well.
Yeah.
So from that moment, it really started to work on me and in me.
How does one even begin to prepare a set like that? Track list?
What I can speak as a we. It's my management, the label, Q-Dance, of course.
Yeah.
We discuss everything for the last show. And we try to cover the whole 35 years I'm working on this music.
Wow.
So it will be tough because you have to kill your darlings. I'm already busy with new music, with new artists, with artists I never collabed with. So there will be new music too. Which track to choose? What part of that track? How long? Do I have 2 hours? Do I have 40 minutes? I don't know.
Yeah.
So we still have to work on that, and it will be a challenge.
Okay,
For
but
sure.
it's still going to be a nice blend between all of the stuff through the years and even some new music.
It has to be. It has to be. From my point of view, to close all the styles I did, I think I need to do that, and I try to bring to get the people down memory lane together with me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does the next chapter look like, do you think, after that final set for you at Defqon 1?
I want to keep it open. And I don't have a new name, I don't have a new logo, I don't have a domain name, I don't have a plan.
Yep.
And my only plan is not to have a plan.
Now, speaking about plans, let's go back to Defqon. That set, the last set to sort of end it all and send out a magnificent career. Is there one track that comes to your mind where you think that track has to be in that set?
Yes. My biggest hit,
Yeah.
Wanna Play.
Yeah.
It's the most important track of my life. Till now. Till now.
I can't wait to see it.
Me too.
I can't wait for you to experience it
Yeah,
as well.
me too.
Thank you for being here today. It's been a real
Beautiful.
honor to chat with you and to also find out about your preparations and where things are going for you. But we can't wait to experience the set with you at Defqon.
Thank you very much. Me too.
Yeah, so
I feel the same.
good luck,
Definitely.
and we will see you on the holy grounds again.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Forever a legend within our hardstyle scene. The music we know and love wouldn't be the same without the Prophet, a true pioneer that has heavily influenced and driven hardstyle to where it is today. Besides that, the dude always puts a smile on my face. Gotta love it.
There is only one thing now that remains, the closing ritual, the final moment of Defqon 1, where our tribe of warriors unite for one last time. No matter what type of hard dance music gets your heart beating, we are all in this together, here in this moment, for the love of our music.
Now it's time to rejoice, for these 4 days of Defqon 1 have been a true test, as you've walked and danced your way through the path of the warrior. Only the fittest and most dedicated of them all have survived, and now your quest is complete.
Last year, the closing theme was Rise Again by Hard Driver. Spine-tingling and emotion-evoking, which track do you think will have the honor this year? Well, you'll have to find out on Sunday night at Defqon 1.
Don't let your past define the choices we make in the present. For these are the moments that define our future. Now take a look around you. Brothers and sisters in arms. Look how far we've come. Own the moment. Embrace your individuality. Head high. Head first. Don't be afraid to dig deeper. Don't be afraid of what you find. Learn to love the darkness, so we can see ourselves in the light. So when you question the times, always remember, we will rise again. remember, we will rise again.
And there we have it, the complete lineup for Defqon 1 2023 Path of the Warrior. This year will undoubtedly be bigger and better than ever before.
Now, for you eagle-eyed fanatics out there, you might have noticed there's one name that's missing. Our favorite classical-loving French-core wunderkind, Sepha. Now hold your horses. This is not a mistake. We have something very special in store for you during the weekend. We'll give you the lowdown in the next edition of Defqon 1, The Warming Up.
I hope you Warriors are as excited as we are as we start counting down the days until we reunite on the holy grounds once more. Before we close out, I want to remind you that add-ons like parking cards, lockers and travel and stay packages are now available in the Defqon.1 store. And don't forget to mark your calendar and set those alarms. Remaining tickets are on sale this Saturday, the 25th at 1 p.m. Central European Time. Now, if you're a dedicated member, you'll have a 24-hour head start in the ticket sale.
So head on over to qdance.com to become a dedicated member now and secure everything you need to make your Defqon 1 the most memorable weekend ever. If you've missed anything, the complete lineup is available now on Defqon1.com.
Now, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. One last reveal, the Anthem. We won't make you wait any longer. This is Sub-Zero Project Path of the Warrior, the Defqon 1 2023 Anthem.
Again. Brothers and sisters in arms, forever as one. The path awaits for our quest to come. We are the warriors of Defqon 1. Defqon.1. Without boundaries. Challenge yourself. And rise to victory. Path of the Warrior.
Wow, Sub-Zero project, they've done it again. A track perfectly fitting to the path of the warrior.
Love it.
This 2023 Defqon 1 Anthem will be released tomorrow on all platforms.
Oh shit.
Well, Warriors, the time has come to wrap up. We want to thank all of you guys for joining us for the release. It's been our pleasure to journey together to discover what the 4 days of Defqon 1 2023 have in store for all of us.
We'll meet one last time before the Defqon 1 weekend begins for the warming up on May 25th, where we will give you all the latest information you need to make your Defqon 1 experience absolutely unforgettable. I'm Audio Freak.
I'm Stephanie Magic.
And I'm E-Life, and we look forward to seeing you soon for the warming up for Defqon 1 Path of the Warrior.